Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So today I just wanted to do a review for Dragon Ball Daima since that just ended and I watched the last episode yesterday, so yeah. Since I am a Dragon Ball person and I like a Dragon Ball and I did a review for the superhero movie, I figured I'd do a review for this because I thought it might be interesting. Whatever. So obviously there's gonna be spoilers for Dragon Ball Daima. So don't watch this if you don't want that. But so I'm just gonna as usual, I don't have any plans. I'm just gonna yap about how I feel about it. So Daima is basically Toriyama retelling GT in his own way, I guess is the best way to look at it. They go to the demon realm after they were all turned to kids, whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think it's very good. I think it's fine. It's decent, but it's like it's got a lot of problems, and it's like it's okay. Like if you like Dragon Ball, you might as well watch it. But it's just got a lot of problems. For one, it's just not what people want. It's just them being kids is awful. It's annoying. It's worse than GT in my opinion, because they're all kids, not just Goku. It's annoying. There's so many problems with the canon that it just doesn't work at all. So many issues with it. So first of all, there's like the thing with the Patala. It's like Kibito and Supreme Kai are infused, but in Super they were unfused, and they were like, we just unfused with the Dragon Balls, and they just completely changes that. It retcons the Patala again. Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 3, which doesn't make sense because he never did that in Super. Goku goes Super Saiyan 4, which doesn't make sense because they didn't even try to explain a reason why he wouldn't be able to do that again. There was a point where they introduced these fusion bugs and they never used them, which is fine because I don't want them to spam fusions too much just because people like them, I guess. But at the same time, why did they introduce those fusion bugs and not ever even use them on anyone? I'm glad Goku and Vegeta didn't fuse or something like that, but I honestly I was expecting Majin Ku and Majin Du to fuse, honestly. That's what I was expecting, but they didn't do that. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4 shows up, and it's cool. Like, it's really cool to get canon Super Saiyan 4, but it doesn't make any sense. How can you... They didn't even say... It's just like, oh yeah, he can do that. And then he just doesn't do it again, for some reason, I guess. It just doesn't make sense. So Super Saiyan 4 is cool. The design is fine. The only problem with it is his hands. His hands are so ridiculously big. It's so bad. His hands are way too big. It just does not look right at all. I don't like it. Everything else about it is fine, but his hands, I can't stand his hands. So they do turn back into adults on like the last episode, and yeah, it's way better. It's way better when they're adults. It just is. I don't know. Even in GT, Goku became an adult when he went Super Saiyan 4. And like I said in that, he was the only one who was turned into a kid. We still had Vegeta and everyone else, and whatever. And there's so many times in it where I feel like they downplayed their power too much. Like, it's like, oh, they're kids, they're much weaker, but it's like they can't beat a Kraken. I don't care if they're kids. Like, they should be able to one-shot a Kraken. It's like there's this giant guy, and they're like, he's too strong for us. I don't care if it's just a big guy. I still feel like they should be able to beat him. I don't know, just because he's really big. I don't know. That annoyed me a bit. One thing that a lot of people have pointed out is the fact that Gohan literally doesn't show up a single time not even a frame. I'm pretty sure. He literally was just completely absent. I don't know. It was just dumb. I didn't like the kids. Them turning into kids. I didn't enjoy it very much. There was law about Majin Buu was created by this other person. Wow. And it was just... I don't know. I didn't like it very much. The show is fine. I mean, the animation was good. That's one thing I don't think you can really knock it on, as its animation was always good, but I just thought it had a lot of problems. I've seen a lot of videos about people being like, people aren't watching Daima, and really, of course, why? I can't imagine why people aren't watching Daima. Wow. The only reason I even watched Daima is because he went Super Saiyan 4 in the last episode, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll watch it. And even then, I only watched it because it was adult Super Saiyan 4. I heard about him turning Super Saiyan 4 as a kid, and I was like, I don't really care, they're still kids. But then I was like, oh, he's an adult now? That's pretty cool. That's way better, but I don't know. Is it really worth watching just for that? No, not really. The show is fine. Like, it's fine. I gave it like a 7 out of 10. Whatever. It's okay. But it's got a lot of problems. I don't know. I always think about shows like that, and I just think, I don't know, it's probably just a lot of nostalgia, but I feel like Z is just better. I feel like they lost the sauce in the character development a long time ago. I don't feel like they know what they're... I feel like any character development of Goku or Vegeta is just got long gone by now, I feel like. I don't know. Like, there was the whole thing of Vegeta admitting Kakarot is better in the end of Z, and they just forgot about that, I guess. I don't know. Because that was supposed to be like the conclusion of his character arc or something like that, and they just forgot about it. And sometimes I feel like they make Goku a little too stupid nowadays. I don't think it's as bad in Daima as it was in Super a lot of times, but I don't know. And I think Dragon Ball just has a lot of problems these days, and I don't know. And that's another thing, the main villain was like Goma, and Goma was not interesting at all. His design wasn't... Like, compare Goma to Frieza or Cell or Boo, and he's just... He's not, his design, he's not nearly as interesting or cool as any of them. That's what I was thinking, at least. I don't know. Like I said, you were kind of expecting them to fuse at the end there, but I'm glad they didn't, because I don't want them to overuse fusing. Especially with, with Goku and Vegeta, but I'm still upset they didn't use the fusion bugs in some way, because it's like they introduced them, and it's like you expect them to use them. Like I said, I thought someone else would fuse, but they didn't, or whatever. I don't know. My opinion is just, overall, I just think the show could have been a lot better, and the show is not what people wanted, the show's not what people were hoping for, and I really do not like it very much. It's pretty short too, 20 episodes, isn't very long. I don't know. I think there's plenty of ways they could have made it better, but I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what they should have done differently. I prefer them as adults, but I don't think it's impossible to make a good show with that kind of premise, but I just don't think they did it the best, I guess. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what they do with Dragon Ball from here on out, I guess. I guess that's about all I have to say about it. There's not anything else in particular I can think about. Like I said, there's so many issues with the canon and retcons and plot holes. So much stuff. It just doesn't make sense. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what I want from Dragon Ball at this point. I mean, I'd like to them continue Super, but I don't know. They probably should have just ended Dragon Ball. Well, I mean, I feel like we've gotten some great stuff. Like, the movies are pretty good, but it's one of those things that just needs to end eventually. You can't just keep continuing it forever. It's just gonna get super terrible. It's like things... shows need to have a proper ending, you know? If you don't do that, then we get things like Boruto and, The Simpsons and SpongeBob, which has been going on forever. It just keeps going way past its prime, I guess. And that's not good. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. That's about all I have to say about it. Leave a comment about what you think about the show. Maybe if I have any other thoughts that I remember about it, I'll leave a comment about it, maybe. This is all coming from someone who's seen, like, every Dragon Ball thing ever, pretty much. I've played all the games, seen all the movies, seen all the series. So, yeah. I've watched it since I was a kid, so I'm pretty fond of it. That's about it. Yeah, it's a little disappointing, I guess. It's exactly what I expected it to be when it was announced. It's like, it's not really that interesting. Not really what I wanted to see. That's about all I really have to say about it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.